A malevolent lady keeps malicious item in your home. This article should be taken out promptly by next Monday. If you don't, the outcome will be much worse than you think. I might want to impart this to you that God has uncovered to me someplace. An extremely malignant and devilish lady who is going to confront the results of precisely that. You may not know who that is a major part of your life, however I realize somebody like that in my life. This lady has a shrewd article. Furthermore, thusly faces a few difficulties. I would like to cause you to notice the way that is set in your better half's home. The essence of God Himself has spoken through this video, and I appeal to the essence of God to guarantee that these words arrive at the right ears for eternity. They will be individuals of God, the envious and insidious ones. A lady has set an underhanded item in your home. This will open a risky underhanded entryways that should be shut. Before you get more familiar with this risky circumstance, if it's not too much trouble, answer the accompanying inquiries. Could it be said that you are confronting unexplained troubles in your home or marriage with respect to family funds? Do you feel that you can't survive or get through these issues? Assuming you addressed indeed, a potential explanation could be that there are sure things in your family that should be revealed and eliminated. Have you at any point checked out your room and contemplated what is hallowed to you? Soul lets you know that now is the right time to get out and dispose of all that could be keeping you away from arriving at your maximum capacity. So I advise you to get it done. You'll be shocked in the event that you know a portion of the things in your room can adversely affect you. An old television gathering dust, a messed up electronic gadget that you needed to fix, a broke way on a rack. There are lives, and the essence of God maintains that you should take a gander at these things and consider what they mean for you. You might be considering how this has an effect. Broken things. Listen cautiously. Gadgets and glass can cause close-to-home pressure. Also, being encircled by broken or unused things can cause you to feel like you've endured a shot or fizzled. This can prompt low confidence, uselessness and despondency. It can likewise cause your space to feel jumbled and turbulent, making it challenging to zero in on things that are important and significant to your life. Regardless of whether you keep broken or unused things, discovering a sense of reconciliation can be troublesome. We create a barrier between ourselves and God, preventing us from receiving God's love and fully experiencing His grace, when we unintentionally respond to negative thoughts and energy. It might vanish. In this way, on the off chance that there is a wrecked electronic gadget or glass lying in the room, which has become futile or negative, then we ought to investigate what is in the room and conclude regardless of whether it is positive energy for us. It's crucial to do so. It is critical to promptly eliminate it. Recollect that devilish movement can be brought about by objects, relics, media, and even show and struggle in your life, which can influence the climate and cause gloomy feelings and considerations. Please, systems for filling our homes with God's presence incorporate playing love music, teaching, and deliberately disengaging from virtual entertainment and news show when you begin tidying up your room. Now that you're free, you have more space to zero in on what's truly significant. Your connection to God. Ponder your family, companions, and your own development. Consider that everything on earth, including the things in our rooms, should serve a beneficial purpose, so don't delay. Pay attention to the voice of the essence of God and begin tidying up your room today. Let the beneficial outcomes influence you. You will be amazed what you have in your life controlling His environment in your home. You can change your current circumstance to be affected by the essence of God. What's more, fortunately you can close every one of the entryways, open to obscurity, and make a murkiness resting place in your home for the presence and force of the essence of God. To make a position of rest for God in your home, you should perceive the things that can open entryways for Satan and figure out how to close them. Dispose of every single malicious article, whether they are funny books, collections, gifts, or even programs. It relies upon what content we have as a main priority, and what is in that dimness. It all depends on whether or not you open it. It is totally genuine, and we want to comprehend that we are brought to stroll in the heavenliness of God. Likewise, another way awful things come into our lives as by discussing them. By concurring with the awful contemplations in our minds and expressing them without holding back, we can engage them and, surprisingly, shut down them. There's something inside us. Houses related with fiendishness and mischievousness can be occupied by underhanded spirits. As referenced in the Good Book, spirits and reviles can possess objects, yet we normally don't contemplate them immediately. Indeed, the uplifting news is this: He has the ability to forestall adverse impacts. In addition to the fact that they succumb to Satan and his evil presences, yet they have the ability to close the entryways of these. And it's astonishing how much is the underlying driver of S. Here are of the things they do. S knows is correct. There. Be cautious what you are doing. Look and tune in, and he recognizes what the essence of God is talking about and shuts every one of the entryways and eliminates a few things, and he makes a portion of the shows vanish. Teach individuals around you to quit enjoying things like this and be cautious with such endlessly protests in the house. Kindly offer this video with essentially his 11 individuals in your contacts list and keep them from becoming survivors of these imperceptible abhorrent items and powers. The Holy Book says that a revile doesn't fall without an explanation, yet on the off chance that the revile has a reason and the revile has a right, the revile will fall. And furthermore, fortunately, you can address it however you need to. If it's not too much trouble, look, I accept the ruler is telling the 4,444 individuals watching that it is the ideal opportunity for them to be in a profound sense scrubbed, directed by the essence of God. There's no need to focus on being distrustful. However, I like to move toward it more by the essence of God. Very much like I would a customary scrub or a daily existence challenge. It doesn't need to be odd or uncommon. However, subsequent to watching this video or perusing the book of scriptures, I need to persuade you to follow the main of the essence of God. I invite you to join me in praying this sacred and powerful prayer if you are having trouble asking the Holy Spirit to guide you through the process. This request explicitly assists you with perceiving the essence of God's direction for you. Dear wonderful Dad, we precede you with open hearts. I don't believe that you should miss this strong supplication, requesting your direction and direction. Homes are safeguarded. We recognize your insight and power. The essence of God will come and purify the living space of the Earth Master. We accept that our house is a heavenly spot and that it is your home. Furthermore, that it is your desire to be loaded up with light and goodness. At the point when we accumulate in petition, we request that the essence of God uncover to us objects in our homes that might be conveying negative energy or causing profound disturbance. We know that specific articles are abhorrent without acknowledging it. Door to the enemy. Spirit of God, enlighten our hearts and brains and help us recognize and eliminate things that don't line up with your heavenly presence. Is additionally delivered demonstrates exercises and different things that we can bring into our homes through different means, like media and diversion. Look for judgment and recognize whether something is their contemplations, sentiments, or the climate of our home. The essence of God adjusts your reality with we who are under adverse impact. May you guide us to decide and bring energy into our lives. Ruler, we request your insurance from any profound mischief that might have entered our home. We ask the Holy Spirit to use His divine power to cleanse our living spaces. May the illumination of your soul scatter each obscurity, and may your affection and effortlessness fill each edge of our homes. In our day-to-day lives, may your Holy Spirit empower us with attentiveness and discernment. Kindly hand it over to me. Assist us with establishing a climate reasonable for your reality, loaded up with harmony, bliss, and love. We give our home over to you and request your proceeded with administration as we keep an environment that